Welcome, and thank you for joining us this afternoon as we officially welcome head coach Robert Saleh.
To our organization, get used to the mantra, all gas, no brake.
New Jets head coach Robert Saleh certainly practices what he preaches.
Look how fired up Robert Saleh is.
And don't expect him to tone it down now that he's the man in charge.
What you see on the sideline is an absolute burst of energy for that young man who, you know, had just poured his heart and soul into making that one play.
Saleh is the first Muslim American head coach in NFL history, an important achievement back in his hometown.
Grew up in Dearborn, Michigan. It's a city just outside Detroit, largest Middle Eastern population in the world outside the Middle East. You know, you drive around and everything's written in Arabic. Football is the biggest sport in that city.
Which is also true for the Saleh household. His father, Sam, not only loves, but played the sport.
He played at Eastern Michigan University, had a tryout with the Bears. He always regretted not coaching football. He wanted to coach football, and he always regretted not doing it. But he lives, breathes, dies football, and so we were kind of raised that way.
Robert played 4 years in college, and after he graduated in 2001, he entered the real world.
I was a credit analyst for Comerica Bank World Headquarters in downtown Detroit, sat in a cubicle and crunched numbers all day, but that was my first job. My brother was sent out to New York for a one-week training seminar. My brother was in the second tower. That first tower got hit. There was such an explosion that it shook everything. He went right to the stairwell and started going down the stairs. I believe he was in the 64th floor, I believe it was. He remembers halfway down that on the intercom system, you know, the PA announcer calling everybody back, saying it was an isolated incident, go back to your desks, keep everything under control, and my brother just kept on rolling. And he said he was near the bottom of the steps when his building got hit and shook everything. And, you know, he got out and beelined. He just kept on running. He didn't stay to watch. He didn't look up. I didn't hear that he was safe until about 4 or 5 towards the end of that day. It was a very, very long day. You look at the events that transpired, you know, you look at my brother, and, you know, he was 25 at the time, I believe, and it's just like, is he doing what he really wanted to do, or am I doing what I wanted to do? You know, that Super Bowl hit, awesome game, obviously, Patriots-Rams, and that next morning I'm sitting in my cubicle, and I start crying. You know, I always talked to my dad, and my dad always talked about how he regretted not coaching football. I just started getting this urge to coach and give it a try. Otherwise, I felt like I'd be making a regret. At that point, we went to my high school coach, Jeff Strigalis, and he had a talk with me and kind of got the ball rolling. I was introduced to a gentleman named Mike Vollmer. At the time, he was the director of football operations at Michigan State. And he was very close with my high school coach. My initial job was a defensive graduate assistant job.
Saleh spent 3 years as a grad assistant in the college ranks before getting his first NFL job with the Houston Texans alongside another young rising coach.
First time I met Saleh, I was a receiver coach and he was a defense quality control, and we were the same age. He always impressed me because he was very, patient with everything.
After 6 seasons in Houston, Saleh joined the Seattle staff as a quality control coach in 2011.
Seattle was a blessing. You have Coach Carroll, Gus Bradley, Ken Norton Jr., and then Rocky Seto, just this 32-year-old was thirsty and starving for knowledge. I couldn't have been put in a better position.
Ball on the right hash, ball on the right hash, we're on 22.
Fullback lead.
JJ, you view that one right there?
The Seahawks are NFC champions. We're going to the Super Bowl.
We the best.
Yeah, no. I love you, man.
Where's DQ?
From MetLife Stadium, it is Super Bowl 48 between the Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
I knew we were going to win. I was like, this is too perfect for us to have a Super Bowl here in New York. And my brother was there. He went to the game, and we just thought about it. Man, this is crazy. Here we are in the Super Bowl. where 9/11 happened, you know, in New York. What are the odds, you know? So it's a little surreal.
Your Seahawks, Super Bowl 48 champions.
Awesome job.
Megan, love you, dog.
Man, love you too, man. I love you too, man.
We are Jack.
We about to have a parade, and we went to the White House.
The following season, Saleh joined Gus Bradley in Jacksonville as their linebackers coach. After 3 years, he got a call from an old friend.
He was a guy that I thought was going to be a hell of a D coordinator because I think he always had that talent from a mind standpoint. I believe he got that foundation with where he went in Jacksonville and Seattle. And then I think he developed it stronger and stronger each year here in San Francisco.
Okay, let's go get more. They come in bunches. That's one. That's one.
Not only did Saleh progress, but so did the 49ers defense. He turned the league's worst into the league's best by his 3rd season, including a trip to Super Bowl 54.
Respect the hell out of you, Coach.
I respect the hell out of your game.
You're
Unbelievable.
You already know.
Another top 5 defense in 2020 made Saleh a hot coaching candidate. The Jets were able to land the 42-year-old to be their next head coach.
Have some fun today. Compete. We competing today.
Little pro jog. How about that, P. Ryan? A little jog, a little hop in your step, getting that mindset to put your shoulder on somebody.
All right. How can you guys get it together so we're hitting on all cylinders come Sunday, so when a team walks onto the field with us, it's an absolute ass whooping?
Now Saleh resides in the city that started his NFL journey. His first regular season game as head coach is one day after the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Talked to my brother, you know, everything, 9/11 was in New York. We won a Super Bowl in New York, and here we are in New York. And it's like, it's almost supposed to happen. It's a little surreal, but we're all looking forward to it.